All right, before we kick off the pod, I'd like to talk to you about our sponsor, Anchor. It's the easiest way to kick off any podcast. It's free. They have tools that let you record and edit your pod from your phone, tablet, or computer. They even offer to distribute it for you on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, and many other streaming platforms. And they don't even require a minimum audience size to monetize your podcast, so you can start making money right off the bat. It's an all-in-one tool that performs perfectly and is easy to use. Make sure to download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started on your podcasting adventure.
What do I say? What's my line?
Everyone has their little...
Welcome back to the Hooligan Hangout, everybody. Your mom's favorite place to be. This is episode 13. We're back with your hosts. I'm Anthony. Noah?
All right, guys. Oh, my God. Never, under any circumstances, take a sleeping pill and a laxative at the same time. Oh, my God.
Good to know. Good points. We got Edward.
I was at an ATM, and this old lady asked me to help check her balance, so I pushed her over.
That's funny. I wasn't expecting that. All right, so we're going to dive straight into it. We're going to start off with our games critics are crap. So basically, we all picked a movie, and we're going to read off the reviews to the other players and see if they can guess it. Who wants to go first? All right. Noah, you want to go first?
Dude, I was legit in my mind betting money you were going to pick me.
I was about to say Noah, too. It's always Noah.
It's always Noah.
I'll go first. It's fine. All right. Probably one of the most overhyped and overrated movies I have seen. The story itself
Star
is
Wars.
boring. The cast is mediocre.
You shut your
At
mouth
best.
right now.
And the music is laughable. I actually stopped watching 2/3 through as it was just plain awful.
An overhyped movie? Ooh. There's a lot of overhyped movies. That's pretty broad.
That is very broad. I would say another review already because that doesn't narrow it down much.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think this one will narrow it down a lot. I think you guys should be able to get it after this. Maybe. Songs were a hit or miss. Didn't understand who characters were half the time. Could barely sit through the full 2.5-hour show. I was so bored. Wouldn't watch it again.
You're reading off a musical.
I'm going to go to your house and meet you up if this is Hamilton.
It is.
I'm leaving. I hate you.
I love how you purposely picked like the slim negative reviews.
Yeah, because that movie is amazing.
It was really hard. Hamilton is good in short bursts of comedy and drama, but they are separated with long, bland pieces. With few exceptions, the constant singing lacks original and diverse melody. As for story, there are some good moments where song, drama, and stage produce a memorable effect, but overall the story is facile and the characters stereotyped and thin.
I'm going to look up those reviews, and they're going to be by people like Eduardo Roca. It's going to be like...
If the story wasn't a musical, I'd still enjoy it. I think it's a good story.
A boring main actor can't sing or act or dance.
Wow.
Very long, not entertaining. Too much hype. Maybe in person on Broadway it's better, but recording was meh.
Bro, why are they going so in on the... Oh my God.
God, I feel bad for that actor now.
Yeah, no, he's actually really good, really talented. So I don't know why they're saying that. But anyways, who's next?
I'll go
Anthony.
next. Oh.
Okay.
So
Sharknado 2.
Okay, no, you're next. Because do y'all want? I would like a really good review, like something that would kind of give it away first, or a slower one.
Yes.
Okay.
Nah, go slow.
We don't want to be stumped.
What is it? I'll do the what Noah said because he said it first.
Wow,
he said it first.
Okay.
That's the only reason. Okay. Okay, this one's probably gonna give it away. I don't know. Loads of appeal here for teen blank blank fans. Attractive teen characters, inept adults, comic hysteria, childhood nostalgia, extended kissing scene, and oh yeah, buckets and buckets of blood.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
What? Okay.
Kissing and lots of blood.
Twilight.
No.
Okay.
I was
That
thinking
is- that
Twilight
is a
too.
good-
I
that is
was
a good
thinking
guess.
Twilight, but I was like, I don't think so. The Wolf Man. I don't know.
No.
Do another one.
Okay. Whoops. This was so ridiculous that it was genuinely very entertaining. I was expecting pop trash when it opened, but it quickly became rhetorically funny and pretty wholesome, all gore considered. And then I can't read the rest of that review because
All gore? Is it
Yes.
Is it Hellboy?
no.
What are you talking about? Him getting so many, like, every review you're reading is so conflicted. Like, it starts off sounding like just a romantic comedy, and then you just go right into the gore.
I know, that's why I'm confused. What movie is so romantic but so bloody at the same time?
Despacito, the movie.
My Bloody Valentine.
I never said it was romantic.
The
You
reviews are
said
saying that.
extended kissing scene.
The only thing in the review was said there's an extended kissing scene. That's pretty much it.
But why would they mention kissing if it's not romantic?
There was a single kissing scene in the whole movie, I'm pretty sure.
Shrek.
Bruh. No.
the gore.
Okay.
All the gore.
So not gonna lie, this is one of my favorites on blank platform. It is extremely funny and has great casting. I love how they have the cliche / stereotypical characters placed in a wicked horror filled twist. I always watch it around Halloween time and it makes my season even more enjoyable. It is a great movie that I highly recommend. As a warning though,
Halloween.
it contains some gruesome deaths so that they really don't shy away from. Loads of blood, crude humor, and some sexual I can't even say
Ready
that.
or Not?
I can't even say that because it's gonna give it away. What?
Is it Ready or
No,
Not?
it's not Ready or Not.
Halloween.
No,
I don't think it's a mainstream horror movie.
it's not.
Evil Dead?
I don't know 100%
That's mainstream.
is
Never mind.
if Edward has seen it. I know Noah has for sure.
Well, that's just rude.
But
I've seen it.
I think you have, Edward, but we haven't talked about it. So I don't know.
Oh, so you're implying we've talked about it.
Yes.
Wow. Just throw him a hint, huh?
What?
My hint was
Hey,
it's something that I haven't seen.
You did that to
Say-
me like the other week. I don't remember when.
What, It Follows?
No. Y'all give up?
No, there's no give
Just keep
ups.
going.
Yeah, you gotta keep going.
More results? I mean, more reviews?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I only had 3 ready. Hold on.
Happy Death Day.
Nah, there's
I'm
not
just going to
gore in
read this
that.
one. I haven't read it before, so I may stop reading if it's going to give it away.
Okay.
A good storyline that is telling about a boy who have a fear over almost everything and get bullied in school. I don't like this. This is not English.
Who everything in school?
Brightburn? I don't know. A boy who gets bullied in school. That's a hint. That's a good hint.
Is it my documentary?
Yes.
A lot of gore and a lot of bullying, huh?
Depression.
Hey, now.
So all of these reviews are pretty much the same, but this one is, I've never thought I'd write reviews for a movie. This movie was hard to watch and was so stupid I couldn't help but question why I was wasting the valuable minutes and hours of my life watching a movie with such questionable logic. I couldn't tell if I was watching a comedy made by teens in a basement or a pointless horror film
I could have baked a cake or written my grandmother with a quill.
and ink rather than watch this and gotten more out of it.
The Conjuring 2.
And then,
Is that it?
but no, that's not the
No.
whole review. But at the end of the review, he's like 10 out of 10 would watch again.
Oh my.
So it's like everyone hates it, but it's such a good movie at the same time.
And you're sure it's not Sharknado?
Yeah.
What are we Is it on Netflix?
It is on Netflix. Well, I
That's
kind
what
of
I
stumbled
thought.
across this film, and I have no regrets at all. It's such a medley of genres, from the obvious, more bloody horror / slasher to the sweeter coming of age story, which runs throughout. This film never intended to take itself seriously, but still managed to combine great acting with awesome entertainment. If you liked Kill Bill, then this is introducing his young, distant cousin, Kill Billy.
Holy crap.
I don't watch scary movies on my own, so
It's
there's no way that
it's
I've seen
really
it.
it's
No,
not
I
a scary
swear.
movie. It's more
Is it Goosebumps?
it's more of a comedy.
Goosebumps.
No.
I just said that.
I know. It's more of a comedy.
Do you want me to keep reading reviews or?
Yes, we have to
Okay.
figure it
Drop
out.
hints if you have seen
I
it,
didn't
'cause
expect much, but was surprised. This is actually a fab slasher flick, gruesome but without being particularly scary. I'm a wuss when it comes to horror. Horror, so good to me. Comedic and tongue in cheek, easy watching with likable main characters and good looking, rather cliche supporting roles. The storyline
Is it new? Is it like recent?
Yes. Let me see.
Oh, I think I know it.
Say
I think
it.
I know it. Is it The Babysitter?
It is The Babysitter.
Oh yes, because
It
I remember
is.
because it was actually like really funny for a horror movie, and that's the only one I could think of that was on Netflix that was actually funny.
It is.
I've never heard of it.
Really?
King Batch and Bella Thorne, and the kid was funny too.
I guess
I
I
know,
could
I've
have
never heard of it.
given the actors.
Nah, I think they would have
But-
gave it away.
Yeah, it's a really good movie, Edward. I'd say you would take a look at it.
No, yeah, I think you'd like it.
Okay.
Possibly.
I was trying to look
Okay.
for bad reviews, but they didn't have any. So it's a weird because like everyone's like, yeah, I hated this movie. 10 out of 10.
Because it's not a very good story, but it's entertaining. It's
Yeah.
very entertaining.
But I was confused because overall the rating is like 3.3 out of 5. So I'm
Yeah.
like, where are the bad reviews at?
I got a pretty good movie. Let's start here. This one will help. This review says this one is Geek's Heaven, is a Geek's Heaven, a mashup of comic books, computer games, grunge rock, and slacker drama, all a little quicker and drawer than anything of the kind before.
Pixels.
Ready Player One.
No, that was good. Those are good guesses though. Just let me know when y'all
The
need
Matrix.
another.
Game
Nope.
On. Have you seen that movie on Netflix?
I don't think
No.
so.
It's freaking
I
hilarious.
Saw it, I saw it came up in my recommended.
Yeah, I think I've seen the recommended.
It's hilarious. I gotta watch it. I don't know.
Star Wars.
Next thing.
no.
Or next review.
Next hint. Okay, let's see. It's just joyfully creative in the way Wright weaves the lexicons of video games and rock into the narrative, but that shouldn't distract you from the fact that this is also skilled genre filmmaking of a high order.
Huh?
Yes, I said the director's name in it. If y'all thought that. I'm
did
not saying it again.
I didn't catch it.
I did, but that doesn't help because I've probably never seen this movie.
Is
as
it?
well.
No, y'all have definitely seen this movie. Ooh, this was...
So is it a video game movie or a movie about a video game?
It's not about a video game. It's based on a comic book.
Oh.
But the way it's edited is pretty cool. Let me look for more reviews that help because some of them are kind of like broad.
Uh-huh.
They're not really,
This sucks.
Is it a superhero or like a superhero?
Here's a good one. Here's a good one. Wright delights in setting up the tale with a mix of comedy, great production design, and Fight Club style visual gags. On the downside, Sierra's standard goofy geek stereotype has become slightly wearing.
You're describing something completely foreign to me, dude.
I keep thinking of that show where they take an elevator down and they work in the superhero hospital.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking
Is it Sky High, bro?
about?
No.
Hey,
Dang it.
I remember that movie.
I'm trying to see.
Joker.
This is a ripoff.
I said Michael Cera.
Okay.
That
You're
should.
throwing names out there, but I don't know names.
How do you not know him?
Bro, I remember
How?
faces, not names. I don't.
Super bad.
No, good guess.
Anthony's looking it up. I can hear him clicking away.
That's me clicking.
Sure. Don't cover up for him.
He wants me to win.
Trying to see something that will like really not point out, but
Is it a very popular movie?
okay. Is this a good one? Let me see. Hold on. It's kind of describing the movie, but it's in a review. Blank may be at best a mediocre story, but the way the film was made, mostly with its transitions, makes up for this. Blank is a movie about video games, not a video game movie, but a movie about video games. It follows a stereotypical early college guy played by Michael Cera, who is an absolute nerd. While I find this relatable, the problem is that his character is really the only one who has actual progression throughout the story. One could argue
I know what it is.
Blank went through a somewhat similar transition, but when you stop and think, she's just the same high school girl throughout. Also, while the concept of Blank is a lot of fun, I feel that it didn't work having 7. The way it was all spaced out made it seem that the fighting took up 90% of the movie, which personally I don't really care for. What do you think it is?
Scott Pilgrim.
Yes.
I knew it.
I couldn't remember the last name, otherwise I would have cut you off halfway through the review. I was like, Scott.
I feel so stupid for not getting that sooner. Like it all clicks now.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
In my head, I get that movie and Austin Powers mixed up for no reason.
Austin Powers.
So like I was sitting here and I was like, it's not that. It's the movie I always get it confused with, and my mind just went blank.
It's okay, buddy.
Feels bad. It feels bad.
All right. So y'all know what time it is, right?
What time is it?
It's news time, baby. All right, so we're gonna start off with the delays, which we'll just run through. Tenet has been delayed indefinitely, but it will not skip theaters. Christopher Nolan wants it to go to theaters. All Avatar films have been pushed back a year. Lord have mercy. We don't know. We're never getting Avatar.
Wait, all Avatar films?
Yeah, so Avatar 2 is coming out in 2022. Avatar 3 is coming out in 2024. Avatar 4 is coming out in 2026.
Wait, what? They already have that many Avatar movies?
5. They have 5 movies they're set
no
to
way.
film. Yeah.
How didn't the first one come out in like 2012? So it's been like 8 years or something.
Yeah, I know.
That's plenty of time to plan out 5 movies.
Oh my!
It's been like 2 years since they released their actual like plan.
Really? I don't know why I didn't know about
or
this.
more, because they've been taking a freaking long time to even do anything production wise.
I love Avatar. It's such a beautiful movie.
I just feel like we've waited so long. We're gonna get disappointed.
No, we'll never get disappointed.
All right, and then the live action Mulan has also been delayed indefinitely. The newer Star Wars films that were set to come out have been pushed back to 2023, 2025, and 2027, all in December. Sonic the Hedgehog got a new release date, April 8th, 2022.
Sonic hasn't come out yet?
Or Sonic the Hedgehog 2, sorry, the sequel. You're like, what the f-? I saw that movie.
Did I watch a leak in the theater?
I'm really good at pirating movies then.
All right, and then what also got delayed was Marvel's MCU Spider-Man 3, delayed 1 month, back from November 2021 to December 17th, 2021.
Do delays like that even really do anything? Like 1 month? Like what does that do?
I mean, unless they're just panicking and there's something that
it depends on
what they need.
Well, it could it depends on the competition for the month. Like let's say the week they had in November had like no competition, and then they moved it to December where they have like 3 huge movies coming out at the same time.
That's a very good point.
Or probably because the delays, if a lot of movies got pushed back to November, so that's why they're sliding out.
Yeah, or it's a pretty close to a Christmas time movie. Like it basically is a Christmas movie at this point.
Why?
What do you mean?
Because it's coming out December 17th.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, I thought you meant like, because like, I thought you meant like the way it's going to be set up or something. I was like, what?
I wouldn't doubt if it was either.
Top Gun Maverick has a new release date, July 2nd, 2021. A Quiet Place 2 has a new release date, April 23rd, 2021, which I found crazy because it was supposed to release like this summer.
Which one? Quiet Place?
Quiet Place 2, and now they're just like, oh, fuck it, a year.
Maybe they just wanted it to be a spring or summer movie, so they were like, oh, no point in pushing it back. Or maybe that's when they think it'll be open next. Maybe they're just thinking ahead. They're like, well, nothing's changed in the past 4 months. What has shown sign of anything changing in the next 4 months?
Yeah. I actually just found out about this movie. It's called Sputnik. It's set to release on demand and in theaters August 14th this year. And I looked up the synopsis on it. It says that summoned to a secluded research facility, a controversial young doctor examines a cosmonaut who returned to Earth with an alien parasite inside of him.
I think I saw that somewhere.
So, like,
it sounds interesting. I think I'll give it a watch, but it doesn't sound very good because that's been done before.
Sounds like Men in Black, kind of.
Sounds like a horror, but who knows? We'll see. The Boys, because Comic-Con is at home this week, so there's a lot of news coming out of Comic-Con. The Boys has officially been renewed for season 3.
Ooh.
And did y'all know that Seth Rogen was a producer?
I didn't.
He's producing a lot lately.
I know. That's why I was so surprised though, because I never heard his name on the show like at all or anywhere near it. But that would explain why it's so funny.
Fair.
I haven't seen. What is it on? I haven't even watched
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
You better get on it, bro. We're gonna review season 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think you'll love the show. I honestly think you'll love the show.
I don't see Anthony not liking it.
I don't not like anything, so. I like that one. It just wasn't great.
We're gonna bully you about it for 10 seasons straight.
I know. I can't. Y'all are crazy, but okay.
His Dark Materials on HBO has been renewed for a season 2, which I've watched a little bit of. It's actually pretty good.
I never heard of it.
I have not heard of that either.
It stars the I'm sorry, I forgot your name. The actress that played Laura in Logan.
Oh, okay.
She's a pretty good actress. She's getting out
What's
there.
it about?
It's based on the Golden Compass, that novel.
I've never read it either.
Okay, because it's kind of hard to explain.
Okay,
but yeah, I'm sorry if I mispronounced her name. Tarji P. Henson, or by her name in the show, Cookie, is going to produce and star in a spinoff based on the Empire series.
Really?
Oh, okay.
I love spinoffs.
I mean, I've always heard Empire was pretty good, but I never really watched it.
I don't. Spinoffs always suck. They always seem like a good idea, but then they always just flop.
Like the SpongeBob Camp Coral.
What? That's a thing.
You didn't hear about that?
No.
They're making a SpongeBob spinoff about SpongeBob when he was a kid going to the summer camp.
That doesn't sound awful.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound anything new than what they're doing right now.
Yeah,
anyway.
but there's a ton of plot holes though. They said everyone's going to be a baby. Or not a baby, like a kid. And they even said Sandy's going to be there when they didn't meet Sandy until like way later.
That's fine.
So I was just like, all right, whatever. Denzel Washington and Julia Roberts are going to start a new Netflix drama based on the novel Leave the World Behind. And the novel synopsis is it's basically about a husband and a wife that they take their teenage children to Long Island where they lose power at a rental property, and the owners like tell them, oh, like it's okay, it's just a major power outage in the area. But they find out that they have like literally none, like no service, no internet, nothing in the area. And they grow suspicious of the couple they rented it from.
Oh, and then they get eaten alive by a pack of wolves, right?
Probably.
Hope so.
Game of Thrones announced that they're starting to cast people for their prequel series titled House of the Dragon, set to debut in 2022. And I believe it's set 500 years before Game of Thrones.
So I'm just now getting into Game of Thrones. Like,
It's okay. Me too. Me too, buddy.
I finished the first season like a long time ago, but now I'm getting to the second.
You got to
No,
really
there's
pay
way too
attention.
much there's way too much for me to catch up at this point. I'm not even bothering to try.
That's me. That's me with CW shows. Let's see here. This one's kind of cool and funny. Dave Franco is gonna play Vanilla Ice in a biopic.
What?
That's what I said.
All right then. Who wants to see a Vanilla Ice biopic?
I don't know. Raise your hands, audience. People screaming at us. I do.
You don't, idiot.
There's a new animated series for Star Trek called Star Trek Prodigy, and it's set to premiere on Nickelodeon. So
Star Trek is still a thing.
it's
Did you
been
hear
a
that?
thing.
Did you hear that?
No.
That was the sound of people asking for it.
Dang.
I can't. I respect Star Trek fans, but I'm not a fan. So
Look, if you stoop so low that you have to release stuff on Nickelodeon, then there's an issue.
we haven't seen the animation style either. So I don't know.
It's animated too?
Yeah, it's an animated series. That's why I'm like,
Yeah, everyone knows Nickelodeon's the bottom of the barrel for cartoons.
And then the title card, except SpongeBob, and then the title card they made it look super kid friendly. Like it legit looks like there's like rainbows in the sky. It's all like a pink sky.
It sounds like a Adult Swim spoof that they would do on like Robot Chicken or something.
I know. I don't know though. We'll see. Jake Johnson is going to star in a new animated series. It's called Hoops, and it's basically where a high school basketball coach like is trying to take his team to the next level into the big leagues. And it's going to be coming out on Netflix.
Did we talk about that already?
That came out this week.
I guess I saw it in my recommended or something because I definitely have heard of it.
Wouldn't doubt it. I don't know if y'all remember. Like a few weeks ago, I talked about Michael B. Jordan doing a movie called Without Remorse.
I do remember.
If y'all don't remember, the audience, it's based on the Tom Clancy character John Clark, who is seeking vengeance for his late wife who was murdered, and then he finds himself in a twisted conspiracy.
Ah, yes. Every other action movie that's ever been made.
Right, but Paramount actually sold the distribution rights to Amazon, so I would expect it on Amazon Prime sometime in the near future.
Well, that's good. They need something other than Jack Ryan and The Boys.
I was about to say, yeah. Every time I go on Amazon Prime, I'm like, what do they have? Nothing.
Just Jack Ryan and The Boys.
I don't even go on there to like search for anything. The only reason I ever go on Amazon Prime is if there's a specific show I'm trying to watch.
Yeah.
Hey, they have the Dora movie there.
Really?
You can watch that one week.
Do they actually? Oh my gosh.
Can we watch the Dora movie next week?
No.
Since you guys didn't let me watch Cats this week.
No.
Please.
No.
It's the Dora movie, bro. Come on.
Why don't you do your own separate review?
Fine. I'll have a whole segment to myself just talking about Dora.
Okay.
You can even do your own little sound effects.
Pew! Go, Diego, go!
Do y'all remember Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
Duh.
I already know what you're gonna say, and I'm so happy about it.
Mr. Electricity Dad.
Okay, so basically, they're coming back in a new movie to Netflix. It's going to be titled "We Can Be Heroes," and it's where they have a daughter who has both shark and lava powers or whatever.
I am so excited for that. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Oh, I can't even talk. That was my jam. I watched.
Bro, that was the movie.
times.
That was like one of my childhood movies.
Go to sleep, shut your eyes, something.
Close your
When
mouth.
you watch,
I don't know.
when you watch it now, like with the CGI and just everything they did, it was so cringe. But it still has a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
I'm really curious as to what they'll do with it, though. They better bring back George Lopez.
How could you not? He has to be the main villain.
Right. So I think it was on YouTube. She said this. Brie Larson has expressed interest that she would love to play as Samus in a Metroid movie.
I don't even know what is that English.
As much As much as I don't like Brie Larson as like a person, I feel like she would fit that role really well.
You don't like
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I really can't go against it because she would
I
fit
would
it good.
100% be okay with it.
Oh yeah, me too.
Why do you not like Brie Larson?
Let's not talk about
Yeah,
it.
we're not gonna go there today.
Okay.
Off camera, Anthony, off camera.
Uh-oh. What did she did she touch?
We also have some more good news. Shh.
I'll get the bear out and I'll show you where.
Taika Waititi just finished the script for Thor: Love and Thunder, and he's claiming that it is an insane story, but it's like a very romantic story as well.
I just hope that means it's Jane Foster and Thor falling back in love and not Thor sacrificing himself for Jane Foster.
It's funny because I read that I'm like, hey, it's a rom-com.
He turned Thor into a chick flick. Is what I'm hearing.
That kind of sucks. I don't know.
He even went on to say that he's been looking towards doing more romantic stories.
No, thanks, Marvel.
But I mean, I trust him. He's a good director. We have one rumor this week. Donald Glover, they're saying that he might reprise his role as Lando Calrissian in a new Star Wars Disney Plus series, which is going to have him and Billy D. Williams in the movie and in the show series. And I thought that was really cool that they mentioned that both of them were going to be in it, because that means he'll be like doing flashbacks and stuff.
That sounds sick.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was on the hype train for Donald Glover when he was first cast because he looks just like him. He plays just like him.
Bro, you know who else he looks like?
Who?
Childish Gambino, bro.
Okay, so do y'all want to hear a crazy story this week?
I do.
So you're not into Star Wars, Anthony. Do you know who plays Darth Maul though, Anthony?
Nope.
Okay, you know how Darth Maul has a separate voice actor and a stunt guy who actually does all the moves?
Yeah.
Okay, so the stunt guy, Ray Park, he's probably done with Disney and Star Wars films after what he did.
What did he do?
So basically he found out, I think this is true. It's very like tight-lipped right now. I don't know exactly what's true or not about this, but apparently his wife was cheating on him. So he posted on Instagram a video of his wife doing very explicit things to him as revenge, and she didn't consent to him posting that.
Oh dear God!
I did see that.
And they took it down. They took it down immediately, but there's like also reports coming out that they did like so much more.
Oh my God!
So yeah, goodbye to our
Imagine
favorite.
Imagine being a kid thinking you're following Darth Maul and you just see that. Like, wait a minute. I didn't see this part in the prequels.
Oh my gosh. So
this must have been the cameo that he was talking about in Solo.
Oh my God. There's that. I don't know what else to say. He's in a heap of trouble from Disney. Disney's gonna nail him to the floor.
Darth Maul's like one of my favorite, like if not my favorite villain.
And they've done so much with him over the years just to expand his story.
He's the coolest one. He's the coolest villain of Star Wars of all time, and no one will change my mind.
I think Starkiller is, but I don't think he's canon. Darth Maul's pretty close, though.
I have to go with Darth Maul.
That is the news for the week. So now we're going to move on to our next segment. We're bringing it back with a little modifications. Guess that movie without sounding stupid. I'm going to host it. We are going to start with 3 movies. I'm going to give the genre, the year it was made, and if they take a little while, I'm going to give them more hints, like actors or directors. They're going to go back and forth, and I'm letting them be a little bit more broad with their questions.
All right. Get into
so first, we're going to start with this movie. Okay. The genre for this movie is an action / sci-fi movie, and it was made in 2018.
I don't know.
Quiet Place.
No. Start your questions now, starting with Anthony.
Was it on Netflix?
No.
All right. Is it on Hulu?
No.
If it's not on one of those two, then it doesn't exist.
Does the main character have abilities of some kind?
I wouldn't say that. I guess technically, but it's a very trippy movie. I wouldn't say he has powers. He's kind of given them.
But he possesses them?
Yeah, he can.
Okay.
But
That's what I'm saying. It's hard to explain that question.
Does it follow a male lead?
Yes.
That narrows down like nothing.
Sure it does.
That's sad, but true.
I'm already sucking at this. Does it follow one main character or multiple?
I would say two main characters. But I mean, I guess no. It's just she's a side character with him, but she's so like close to him that I would consider her a main character as well.
Right.
So yeah, I guess.
So her award would have been Best Supporting Actress.
Probably based on a novel. It's based on a novel.
Is it based in the future?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Edward's getting closer than I am. Let's see. Is it something you know for sure we've all seen? Or both?
No, I don't know if y'all have seen this.
Oh, sick.
I want to say y'all have just because the way the movie is, but I don't know for sure.
Is the movie a one-word title?
No.
That actually
that's actually pretty good. It's a 3-word title.
Sick.
Does it follow?
And we're not including like the in there, right?
No.
Okay.
Does it follow an actor named Chris?
No.
I was really ready for you to say yes, and I'd be like,
TikTok.
I should just put like the Jeopardy sound effects in here. I don't know if that's copyrighted. I'm not going to do that.
So I want to guess something, but I'm pretty sure it's not it. But I'll guess.
Go ahead.
Is it Ready Player One?
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
I was thinking that earlier already. I was like, no, that's not it.
You're like,
he didn't
no.
wait his turn. It was my turn. It was my turn.
The reason I didn't guess is because you're like, he has powers. And I'm like, so does the guy in there, kind of, but
not really.
Yeah.
That answer completely threw me for a loop. I had no idea what was going on when you said that.
You're tripped out.
Hey,
because technically he was just a normal person. So he doesn't have powers.
But he knows that he has powers sometimes. So that's
it's really hard to, you know what I'm saying? It's really hard to say.
Yes or no question. I thought we were asking yes or no questions, not maybe.
It's my game.
It's his game.
You know what? Your game sucks toes.
All right, next movie. We're moving on.
Hey,
this next movie is.
We gotta have.
What's up?
I want a winner sound.
You want a winner?
Yeah, like a sound, like a
woohoo.
You know what sound you're getting now?
Wah, wah. All right, so this next movie is a horror/thriller, and it came out in 2017.
A Quiet Place.
No. Good guess, though. I don't know if it came out in 2017. No.
Said horror thriller. Is it like one of the in the Conjuring series?
No.
So
that's a good.
I want to guess without giving it away. Does the title end with a T?
Yeah.
I know it is.
How? We've asked. Go ahead, Anthony. What the fuck?
Is it Get Out?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, Edward.
I don't know what the.
I'm sorry.
I don't even know what to do about that. Like, well played, dog. I don't. Shit.
Edward, what the? How? Who the?
Congratulations, dog. Jesus Christ.
This next one may or may not stump y'all. I mean, technically, Anthony already won, but I want to see if y'all can guess this. All right, so I almost said the name. This is a crime. This is a crime movie that was made in 1972.
Oh, I'm not gonna get it.
Is it The Godfather?
Yes.
Oh,
Got him.
Wow, you actually got that really quick. Actually, I'm not surprised. I thought y'all would.
Well, at least I
Y'all
got
just thinking of the old mobster movies.
Well, it would have taken longer if Anthony didn't
With that ending,
of it since that fucking Get Out of nowhere. Said horror thriller in 2017. Does the title end with a T? I'd like to solve the puzzle.
do both words end with T?
the reason is because I remember seeing that movie in theaters, and I remember Noah talking about it at one point. So I don't know. It was just like the only things I connected.
It's a good movie.
It is a good movie. It's a freaky movie. I don't know. It's crazy.
Speaking
about
of
Kanye.
movies, we're going to talk about.
Documentary.
Let's get right into our movie review.
Wait.
Wait, what movie?
What's up?
You said
this week?
Wait a minute. You said Get Out was a sci-fi thriller.
Because it
Is
is.
it? No, it's a documentary.
Huh?
What?
It's a documentary about Kanye, isn't it?
Bro.
Oh my gosh.
All right, now we can keep going.
Let's get into our movie for this week, which was Spenser Confidential, directed by Peter Berg, a Netflix original starring Mark Wahlberg as Spencer and Winston Duke as his partner Hawk, featuring a cameo by Post Malone.
I didn't.
Where you want to start? This is non-spoiler, by the way.
I didn't know this was a crime movie. Like, I knew it was like following a cop, but I didn't know it was like a investigation type of movie. I really liked it. I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so what'd you say?
I didn't watch this movie.
You're lying.
I muted him. It's fine. All right. Anyways, Noah.
Oh, it's
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to say, what are you talking about, my man? I sent you the email.
Yeah.
The memo. But so this movie is basically about an ex-cop that beat down his captain for reasons we won't discuss here and went to jail, and he got out of jail, and now he's trying to solve this new murder mystery with this whole conspiracy going on. So yeah, I have a lot of issues with this movie. I'm not going to get into them right now, but what else you got to say?
I had a few issues, but for the most part, it was super entertaining. I thought Mark Wahlberg did a really good job. I thought Post Malone did a really good job for not being an actor.
Yeah.
So I have been planning to watch this movie for a long time, and the only reason I didn't is because Post Malone is on like the big picture, you know. I was like, no, I don't want to watch a movie about him. And then when we said we were going to watch this week, and Mark Wahlberg popped up, I was so excited that it wasn't like Post Malone as the lead.
So did you like it or not?
Oh yeah, I liked it.
I thought it was a really good movie. It was pretty entertaining. I don't really watch that many crime movies, so it was really refreshing to watch.
I like how it put in a thought that he was in there for 5 years, and so at certain parts of the movie, he's like, or
What
like,
the hell is that?
yeah, when he grabs the camera, you know what I'm talking about, the camera,
Yeah.
Yeah,
he needs,
surveillance camera.
and he drives like the entire computer, and he's like, I need the hard drive.
And he's like, bro, it's in the cloud.
Back then,
He's like, bro, that's a cable box, and he's just smashing it. He's like, all right, well, I need the hard drive from the cable box.
I need the cloud.
Where is the cloud? Give it to me.
give me the cloud.
And then like, I don't know, I think it was really clever.
Epic boomer moment.
But so basically, Spencer gets out of jail and he meets his new partner played by Winston Duke, which is Hawk. His name is Hawk, which is was he a murderer?
No, yes.
Something for manslaughter.
It was manslaughter, but manslaughter is not necessarily murder. Like you get manslaughter for like killing people in like a car accident or something. So.
I couldn't remember, but yeah, and he's kind of like an aspiring fighter, but he does help Spenser throughout the way, and I don't even know what to say because I hated the character.
Really?
Dude, he had no character development. I like legitimately did not care about him in the end. I never cared about him. I know this is supposed to be like Spenser's story, which it showed it was Spenser's story, but I felt like he had no reason being there.
I mean, he really didn't, but he was cool to watch.
And I love Winston Duke. He's been in a lot of really good roles, but I think it was pointless to even have him in the movie. I feel like they were trying to go for try to get him there just to be like, yeah, it's a buddy comedy, but nah.
No, they really did that because they really like it ended in a setup to a sequel almost. Not almost, it did end up with a setup for a sequel. Or what is it? They basically like set him up to be the muscle of the group. Like they were basically just pulling like the big stereotypes from every like other spy mystery genre that you could have, and they just threw characters in there to fit that.
But
like you had him be the muscle, you had the old man kind of just leading the way, and then you had the annoying girl there.
They did it bad though.
Not really. The only character I really, really disliked was his girlfriend, wife, whatever.
Yeah, I
didn't like her either.
She was the most annoying thing on the planet. But
I think
other than that,
purpose too, though.
You what?
Except, I am disappointed because I don't think this is a spoiler. If it is, you can cut it out. But
no,
I
you say that so much.
I know. I really don't think it is though. But like you said, they set it up for a sequel, and I'm disappointed because I think they set it up for her to be in it as like a main thing, and I don't want her to be.
I don't think they set her up to be a main thing in it. It just set her up for her to not be absent for the entire movie again.
I felt like, for the audience, I felt like this movie was very almost no emotion. It was back to back, going from place to place. Okay, we investigate that. Okay, now we investigate this, which isn't necessarily a big problem, but it gave no time for character development. I really didn't find any character appealing at all. Besides, even Mark Wahlberg, his character wasn't the best. I mean, he was the most entertaining, but I really didn't think they gave him that much. No, they gave him more than anyone else. But at the same time, there was no consequences either, like at all. They try to build up this like pressure point in the very end where he needs to do a certain thing to win the day and solve the crime, but I felt no pressure at all. He should have died. He should have died.
There was plenty of emotion in it between him like showing like Mac's sympathy and just being a good person about that framed cop whenever he knew in his like instinct that every great spy in any movie ever has, and it just showed his determination. I mean, I didn't mind that there was like little character development because they basically gave you already developed characters to begin with.
I would agree with that.
They threw you right into their already fully formed relationships, so there wasn't really anywhere for them to move. It was just meant to be a fun little and do whatever.
If you think about it, it's like we're the audience is coming in already a part of their lives because, like you were saying, but 5 years ago, whenever he beat up that cop, that I'm not going to say why. This movie, it connects to that. It goes back to that, So they're already like in the middle of this. I don't even know how to say it. The same kind of group of people. So it's already kind of like in the same case almost, Yeah,
they all already have a overarching like established relationship. They all know what happened. They all already in the know. So there's no need other than for Hawk because they were the only new one that was thrown in there.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, they already had set relationships and stuff, so I didn't really see a need for too much character development. But I don't know.
But they just threw
Yeah.
it out there. Besides
Well, yeah,
Mark
'cause they
Wahlberg,
were-
we didn't know the full background. Besides, oh, that's his girlfriend. Oh, that's his new partner / roommate.
Well, they told us that in the movie. They just didn't directly tell us that. Like they implied a lot, but it's supposed to be a mystery suspense movie, so they focused more on the mystery that was trying to be solved over the characters, which is what I enjoyed.
I was gonna say what I really liked, but I can't. I got nothing else that's not a spoiler.
Me neither.
Okay.
All right, what are y'all ratings for this? They may get lower or higher depending on the spoiler review. So if y'all want to stick around for that, y'all can. But there is spoilers, so at your own risk.
We're not gonna hold y'all to it.
So
My
What's your ratings, boys?
I heard it in either 7 or an 8. I don't know.
I thought you were about to say.
Yeah, so
I thought you were about to say 9.
yeah, I'm sitting between a 7 and an 8 too.
I'll
I'll
say
settle with a
7.
7 for
yeah.
now.
I got 5.
Wow.
Mm.
Enlighten us.
You thought it was worse than the old guard?
Yes, I really liked the old guard. I mean, it had problems, but I didn't find as many problems as I did in this movie.
I had the complete opposite. I
Hmm.
felt I found a lot more problems with the old guard than I did with this movie.
So let's get into spoilers. Where do y'all want to start?
Let's start with your issues.
Yeah,
Doc. You seem
tell
to
us
be
why
the
it's a 5.
most skeptical.
Okay, let me say let me say the good first. This is like legit the only thing that I found funny in the movie. Everything else, because if it's labeled as a comedy / crime movie, then they need to be more comedic. The only thing that I found that was super funny was when he was in jail and he was talking about his girlfriend Pearl, and then when he got out and it was just his dog.
I loved that.
I know
Yeah.
that's funny too.
And then sorry, Edward, go ahead.
I was about to say, I think the reason they labeled it as a comedy, action, whatever it was, is because it wasn't a serious one. Like it wasn't meant to be taken super serious. I guess it was more of like a playful type thing, almost like an Ace Ventura type thing, but
Yeah,
Maybe.
but
more grounded in reality, I guess.
I was gonna say
course.
with his dog, I thought it was hilarious that he waited all that time to get back to her, and then Hawk was like,
Come here, come to daddy.
and he
Oh,
got
yeah, and
so
he's all
mad.
Like, give me the dog.
Give me my dog
Give
back.
me the dog. He's like, all right, man.
he's like, your dog. I also thought that the very beginning, when they were fighting in prison, I thought that was super generic. Oh yeah, I thought the plot was incredibly predictable. Like legit, there was no twist for me. I guessed it throughout the movie.
I would agree. Okay, this is weird. How long has this movie been out?
A year,
Probably
maybe less.
a year.
Because I noticed some of the scenes, and I'm like, oh, because they're like super short. So I'm like, oh, I probably just saw this in the trailer or something. But then when the ending came and he like bulldozed the cars with that semi, I knew I've seen that before. Like I've already seen that scene. Exactly. And I don't know.
It came out in March, so just a few months.
I don't know if how I've seen it before, but I have.
Maybe you've seen it in another generic action movie.
No, I've seen that exact scene. I remember it. But I mean, that's nothing good or bad. I was like confused. I'm like, why do I already know exactly what's happening? It was weird.
But yeah, there's that. I thought the murder conspiracy was interesting, especially when the Captain Boylan like died, and like the way he died, like begging for mercy from the gang that they were supposedly helping. I found that interesting. But and I also found that Spenser has to like control himself and put his feelings aside to solve the case, like his feelings with the cops and stuff. But even then, like other stuff, like they could have put Spenser away when he assaulted all those cops in the bathroom if they really wanted him out of the way.
I was thinking that the entire time. I'm like, he's gonna accept this ass whooping pretty much. I'm like, he's not gonna fight
That's
back,
what I
but he
thought.
did.
I hated that.
Because they were all cops, so they could all 5 of them or 4 of them be like, no, he attacked first.
I don't
Exactly.
know, but that was like a big like key of his fighting style throughout the entire movie. That was his fighting style. Like he would let himself get hit a little bit, and
Yeah.
then he'd just come up and just beat the living crap
Like how
out
he
of him.
broke his guy's foot at the end.
Yeah,
He's like,
that's what I
okay,
mean.
fine, playtime's
Also,
over.
whenever I looked up to see the date it was released, apparently it's based on a 40 novel series called Spencer for Hire.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
probably why it will probably get a sequel. But
Yeah.
I feel like Winston Duke did really good because he's a good actor, but I feel like he just wasn't given a lot of material.
I
I
agree.
think they needed to focus on him at all either, though. Like you said, he wasn't important to the plot. He was just there to fill the stereotype muscle role in the.
Yeah, but the
movie.
thing is, they advertised it like he was.
I didn't watch any advertisements. I just watched the movie.
They advertised it like he was going to be. It was a 1-2 punch. Like he was like as important as Spencer.
Great, but we're not judging the adverts. We're judging the movie itself.
I am,
And
and I'm
nowhere
saying
in the
his
movie
character
did
was
it
shit.
Oh, damn.
His character wasn't shit. His character just wasn't a character.
In a movie, when you have a character that's not a character and he's centralized within the plot, that's a shit character.
But he's not centralized within the plot. The movie could have gone on without him.
I think you're right. I think he was like a pretty bad character. I just think he was entertaining enough by himself that, for me at least, it didn't matter. But then again,
Yeah.
I don't like. I'm not huge on that, anyways. So.
And then the whole time this is why it was so predictable. They kept shoving down your throat. Well, the cops are corrupt. The cops are dirty cops. All the cops are corrupt. And then they say, "Oh shit, they were working with the actual gang that killed the captain." And that's what I was like, "Yeah, no shit." I figured that out when y'all were shoving it down my throat about the cops.
Well, they did that on purpose. They gave it like the viewers' omnipotency is what they were trying to do.
The director tell you that?
Ooh.
All right. I was just being observant. You know how mystery movies work, but all right.
I'm just kidding. But and then even then, when Spencer was giving the feds the evidence, the actual fucking wire, and they were like, "No, that's not enough evidence, bud."
Well,
okay, that scene,
I feel like
hated
that
that
actually
scene.
really happens in real life, though. I feel like that's something that legitimately happens. Like you see it happen all the time. You see that happen, like, oh, there's video proof, and like, yeah, but we're not going to do anything about it. That happens all the time in real life, so it's not even like unrealistic. It was frustrating to watch because it's frustrating when it happens in real life too.
Yeah, but and then in the end, oh yeah, we got him. We got those bastards. That one guy with the glasses.
I was kind of confused because after that scene, I was like, oh, maybe they're the bad guys. Because like the best thing you can do right now is just walk away. Pretty much is what the Fed said. And so like the whole time, in the back of my head, I'm like, I kind of feel like they're dirty too. And then the end happened, and they weren't. So I was really confused. I was kind of let down, honestly. I think it would be interesting.
Well, the whole thing was supposed to make y'all realize like Spencer was on his own. Like his reporter friend was like, "No, I'm not going to do that." The feds were like, "Oh, I'm not going to do that." So Spencer was like, "Fine,
I'll
do it myself."
Yeah, no, and
That's a good
he even
point.
had to convince Hawk to help him.
Exactly.
But what was I gonna say about Hawk? I feel like in the end they felt like, and maybe I'm just talking about Hawk, but it acted like they had all been through like so much together. But I feel like on screen at least they didn't show Spencer and Hawk's relationship really blossom. Besides talking about like fighting and stuff, like it didn't really show like how they became like really good friends.
That's true.
Well, that's because they didn't, and they never claimed to be really good friends.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
At the end, he said, I guess I kind of like his family. Like, he's still just trying to fit in. Like, he never said that, oh, we're super close now. He literally said, I guess I'm new here. Is this what it's usually like? And because Henry and Sissy had already been established as, like, main parts of Spencer's life before and clearly after.
Yeah.
I kind
But
of was
go
upset
ahead.
because I feel like they kind of dumbed him down a little too. Did y'all notice that?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
And I think a good example is when Spencer was telling the backstory of the tracksuit guy, and then at the very end, Hawk is like, he heard a cat. You know, like that's what you got from that. Okay, you know, like
I don't think that was them trying to dumb him down. I think that was just a failed joke.
yeah, maybe.
That was 100% just a failed punchline because they tried to keep running with it throughout the
Yeah, like keying his car and
rest
stuff.
of it. Yeah. I don't know. I thought the keying his car in the face of the cat was pretty funny.
Yeah, I love that. I just didn't like how he. I guess, like you said, the joke. I didn't. I was like, okay,
Well,
It was just a bad joke. I don't think it did really anything
Yeah.
to make his
they
character
actually
look
showed the
stupid.
cat on the door, though.
yeah.
Dude, I didn't think they were gonna do that.
I was like, oh my gosh. But I really liked the actress, whoever she is, that played Terrence's wife.
Oh, I did too. I thought they
Which one
other
was
than Mark
Terrence?
Wahlberg, they definitely that lady had the best performance out of
That's
all
what
of
I
them.
was thinking. Yeah,
Wait, which one was she?
the one whose husband died. He was the good cop.
Who was
Oh,
framed.
gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah,
I did like her. Even like she didn't have much screen time or anything, but
You know, Terrence, the one that had real nice parents.
okay, Hawk.
Okay, I tried. I'm sorry. I'll never make a joke again.
Thank you.
Noah's silence is what really killed me.
yeah.
I'm trying to think
At
of.
least throws a pity.
I'm trying
He
to
at
think
least
of.
throws a pity laugh.
I'm trying to think of anything else I could talk about this movie that I haven't already.
I didn't mind it. It was just a really fun, just entertaining movie. I don't know. It did what it was supposed to. It entertained me. It didn't feel super flawed. Like it got off what it was across to. There weren't any plot holes, at least from what I could tell. There weren't. Like it was a pretty solid story. Like it tied everything together. Nothing was really left out. Like everything had a conclusion. Like him at the beginning wanting to drive that truck, it found a conclusion at the end.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
With his plan in the middle. I don't know. I thought it was just a solid film. It wasn't spectacular, but if I gave Old Guard a 6, I enjoyed this one more, and I felt like it was a more structured film than the Old Guard was, so I'll give it a 7.
That's some fair points. This isn't like anything major, but I just thought it was funny. You know when he was being chased by that dog?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I thought it was
So
Oh yeah.
this might just be like this might sound dumb to y'all, but it really felt like they were trying to go like in a Sandlot way, because I realized when he jumped over the fence, he landed and the camera was in the same position and he landed on his back like the exact same way in the Sandlot. You know?
I don't think they were going for it,
I don't
but it
think
was
so either.
like very mirrored.
Yeah.
You see, they even tied that scene off in like later in the movie because whenever they went back to his girlfriend, wife, whatever's house, she had a whole bunch of dogs, and he was like, "I hate it here."
Yeah.
Or he looked at like the dog, and he was like, "I hate you." Like, I
Don't
don't know.
talk to me.
I don't know. I thought it was just a very solid, entertaining movie. I also like Mark Wahlberg a lot too.
Yeah, he's solid in everything he does.
I think
But
he's
for
solid.
sure, the third party character definitely gave the best performance out of everyone.
I know. That's what surprised me too.
What do you guys think about the fight scenes? I thought the prison fight scene at the beginning was good, but after that, everything was just kind of eh.
I
I
like the
thought-
fight.
I think my favorite was the bathroom fight scene, and everything else was eh.
I like
Oh, I forgot about the bathroom fight
I like
scene.
the
Yeah,
ending
that was
one.
pretty good too. The first 2 fight scenes were good, but the last ones were just kind of Hawk throwing people through walls and Mark over, getting his butt kicked, and then snapping his ankle, and it was over after that.
I'm glad that the last fight scene. I mean, I think Spencer should have died, but I'm glad that Hawk didn't step in because that would have been incredibly predictable. But then again, I was like, why didn't he come and find him?
I'm gonna be real. I thought 100% they were gonna kill off Hawk at the end.
Really?
I thought they were like getting ready to kill him off.
Really?
And I don't know why. I just like killing off characters, but I feel like that would have made the movie feel a lot
More
more
emotional.
emotional than if they would have just like, I don't know, let them throw people with guns through their heads.
Yeah.
Also, I do like the fact that they avoided like the whole bullet invincibility stereotype by giving every single enemy machetes instead of guns.
Oh yeah, and then
I thought-
when Spencer got slashed by the machete and he's like still good and fighting, like after a while he just kind of like
That-
leaves it.
So I'm pretty
That
sure
really
I went
confused me.
back. I rewatched that like 3 times because I'm like, no way, he's still standing after that. And I'm like really confident that he didn't get slashed like in his stomach. And if he did,
It showed blood. It showed
I
blood.
think it was very minor because he like backed away just at the right time, and it kind of seems unbelievable. But then I kept rewatching it, and it kind of made sense. I'm like, I think he just barely escaped it.
Well, choreography won't allow them to actually be slashed with a machete, right?
Okay.
So you could just be very well just seeing the choreography and not what was meant to be thrown out in there.
There was literally
could've-
a red slash. That was blood.
Yeah, that's the part that threw me off. That's how come I didn't like the last fight
Yeah,
scene.
that was the only
almost
thing
at
I
all,
was
is
like,
because he got slashed
seriously.
and just kept going like nothing.
And
And
then
like throughout the whole fight, in my head, I was like, "Wow, I guess he didn't get stabbed. There's no point in showing that one, huh?"
and then they made the whole stereotype where the villain rambles on so the hero can fight him.
Yeah.
Like he legit could have killed him there. That's why I was like, that's crazy. That's why I was starting to think maybe Hawk's gonna jump in real quick.
I think that would have made it worse. Like they're stalling by talking, and then just for someone else to come and save them.
And if they had killed Hawk, I think that would have dropped it to a 4 for me.
Really?
That would have felt
Yeah.
forced, in my opinion.
It felt like they were setting him up to die. I don't know if it was just me, but I just got the
I
big
think so,
vibe that
because-
he was gonna like take a shot for him or something.
Because he started fighting like 5 of the other people, and then Mark just left. I mean Spencer.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I thought like
I'd-
yeah, especially I guess it was also that's why, because before he alluded to his dad dying a hero trying to do the right thing. So I thought they were setting up Hawk to do the same thing in this movie and die a hero like his dad did. And that's why I thought they were going to kill him off.
Okay, that makes sense. I liked how Hawk, when he was fighting the bad guys and stuff, the whatever you call them, the drug dealer gang with the machetes, how they had the weapons and then they're all scared of him.
Bro, he was a giant.
I
Like,
know.
I don't know if you saw how much he towered over them. Like even the big ones, he was just freaking like huge.
No, I thought it was funny though, because like weapons in hand and they're all afraid of this one man.
Yeah, they were like, Well, I don't know about you, but if I see a grown man chunk someone through a tile wall and get up like nothing happened, I'm running. Like I don't care what.
I'm out here.
I'm gone.
Especially
That's
when
a
I don't have a
grown man.
like I have to actually fight him. Like I can't fight him from a distance.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? I think I'm good.
Yes, Mom.
He has to throw the machete
my-
across.
Call me for dinner. I'll see you later, man.
That would have been
I
funny.
thought the sweatsuit guy was hilarious character too.
The what guy?
The sweatsuit,
Tracksuit Charlie, I think is his name.
tracksuit Charlie.
Is it Charlie?
Yeah, it's a funny little side character in there. He reminds me of
What was that? No.
Biff from Back to the Future. Whenever they get back and he's like in the future, that's exactly what he reminded
That's
me
who he
of.
reminds me of.
I just imagine Biff just like getting freaking like watered, tortured, and to give
Waterboarded?
it up. Yeah, no, it wasn't waterboarded.
Freaking
He was
in the
Getting
feet.
drowned, basically.
Well, that's all I have. Yeah,
That's all I have. Well, I think my rating's going to stay at a 7.
No.
It was good for what.
No, it won't. Edward, your rating's gonna go to a 6 now.
I said on my side, I said no before he said that. But that's
It
funny.
sounded like we said it at the same time. But yeah, for sure. I think it's definitely a 7. If I gave Old Guard a 6, I enjoyed this one more than Old Guard. So that's what I'm going off of.
What about you, Ant?
I would still say it's a 7. Yes, sir. What about you, Noah?
I'll go with the 6 just because I feel like it's not like it's not too supposed to be too serious.
Right.
That's my reasoning. I think we're done here.
Well, whenever they have Post Malone be the poster boy and then have him in the movie for like 5 minutes, you know it's not going to be serious.
I don't know why he was the poster boy just to
Bro, I was
for
so
sales.
confused because I thought he was going to have a bigger role in that. Like, at first I was like, maybe he's actually like running something. And then he was like, nah, man,
Yeah.
I just get told what. And I was like, oh, that was a waste of a character. That was a waste of a high profile celebrity.
And he did act really well for what he got.
He did. I thought he played it off pretty well. His face tattoos helped a lot too, though.
Yeah.
Like, imagine him without his tattoos trying to pull off that role. Would not have done it. Would not have gotten the job done.
No, I don't think I will. He would look too.
Oh, you mean
He
this
would
dude saying about it?
He would look too nice.
Yeah. All right, guys, and I guess on that note, that's all we have for y'all this week. Tune in next week if you want more
Creamy goodness.
fun content, I guess. I don't know what we do here. I just kind of show up. If you haven't already, check us out on Instagram at _the hooligan hangout official _. We are available on just about every single streaming platform you can imagine. So if you're listening to us on Spotify, listen to us again on Apple Podcasts. If you're listening to us on YouTube, listen to us again on Spotify. You know, keep the nice little circle going around. We'll all be a big, happy family, especially with your mom.